He's not a designer or an engineer, but he knows a nice-looking tail when he sees it.
When you look at the Falcon 2000 for the rear, you see the advanced aerodynamics of the Falcon family.
No surprise for a company that simultaneously produces supersonic fighters and world-class business jets. John Rosanvallon has been a proud part of the Falcon family his entire career, connecting his French roots with his adopted country. He became a U.S. citizen last year.
It's a big part of my life to have this French-American experience. I've tried over the last 30 years to be a good link between the two, and I think it's part also of the success of the Falcon family.
Family is a word that comes up a lot when you're around John. Born in 1951 in the Loire Valley, his father was an engineer who was captured by the Germans defending British troops at Dunkirk. He spent 5 years as a POW. His mother was a physics teacher.
I must say I had a very happy childhood. In high school, I was considering to become a Catholic missionary. But then, with teenage coming and so forth, I thought, maybe it was not for me.
This beautiful young lady had a lot to do with that. In 1973, he and Genevieve tied the knot. 2 years later, he joined Dassault Aviation, then working with Pan Am to build a market for the legendary Falcon 20.
I first came to the US in 1976, and I really enjoyed it. We had 3 kids in 3 years. They were French by their parents, but born on a US soil, so we went back to France in 1984 with 3 young Americans.
11 years later, he returned, first as president, then CEO of Falcon Jet. So you're now married to a living legend.
Yes.
Humble living legend.
Yeah, yes. Yes, that's what I heard, yes.
Does that mean he doesn't have to take out the trash anymore?
No, at the contrary, you have to show that he deserves
good in the
this.
kitchen.
It's good to have somebody to ensure your legendary feet are still on the ground.
Even as CEO, I spend more than 50% of my time on customer issues. That's leather for the seats.
Correct. These are the
And with that in mind, no detail is too small for him to overlook.
Entrepreneurs tell you clearly that they could not have the success they have without business aviation.
Sure, business aviation is about nice tales, but in the end, it's about bringing people together. And that's what makes John Rosanvallon a legend.